promises. Once upon a time when I was naive, it only took a heartbeat to agree upon her. Anything she loves was everything I wished for, everything she needed was all I worked for. On the way, I made her many promises. The promise stayed, but she didn't. A man is only worth his words, and I kept saying that to myself each time I went back to her. For the sake of those few words wrapped as promises, I forgave the days I spent without her in emptiness. Each time she peeked upon me after months, each memory that came flashing with thee, each line that she said for me in love, each time my heart ached without an end, each promise I made kept me going. Those lines kept me believing. If only she could remember hers. Somewhere I learned to never make a promise, as you only know the present and unaware of what the future holds. Sure did I make those promises in a breath. The promise still stays, but she doesn't. Yeah, you too would have done the same if you too heard her laugh, if you too were lost in her soft giggles or of the light in her eyes that made me lose moments gazing. I loved her enough to keep my promises, but wasn't brave enough to ask for her share of promises. Like the sun coming each day in search of someone, shining the brightest in the dark corners as if looking for someone being hidden somewhere, and yet failing miserably only to end up in darkness again for eternity. I too searched for her in the changing times, a different person she was with time. I tried to find in her a glimpse of the woman I loved, as if she had hidden the one somewhere within, only waiting to be found, and yet failing miserably only to end in loneliness. A person may change, a person may move, the promise stays alive in his eyes forever. How strange can words be? What made her smile once makes his eyes wet.